All right, so what we're about to talk about today is going to be a lot of fun, but I'm going to preface it with this conversation actually happened live. You can join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for Friday Morning Magic, where we have coffee, have amazing Magic together and conversations, tell some stories, and kick off our weekend the right way. All right, without further ado, we got some stuff to talk about. Let's go. Listen, TCG Player. Wow. Did TCG Player just crash because there's so many people trying to buy Lord of the Rings singles right now? Did TCG Player just crash live on stream because all of you guys are out there buying Lord of the Rings singles? We're missing out on the Black Lotus. We're going to live in the Uzuri background for the day. But let's take a look at some of these prices. Notably, the One Ring at one point was down to $19 for the regular copy. Here's the deal on the One Ring, in my opinion. The One Ring, highly playable card, popular streamers for modern and multiple formats. And yes, obviously Commander are loving the value of this card. It's turn 4, give yourself a protection, allow you to untap with this tool, most likely. But the One Ring was extremely expensive. If you head on over after this live stream to May the Zoo Be With You, the podcast you can find me on every Friday over at Kitchen Table TCG, shout out to the homie Louie, you'll note that we said it's crazy. The full art One Ring was like $37 and it comes in every bundle. So you could buy a regular bundle and just get a wild amount of value just from the One Ring. We could have anticipated this coming down, and here it is, but it has seen a bit of resurgence. This is an extremely playable card, and actually a quote from the Modern Brewer and Pro Tour player, now Aspiring Spike, was, "This is one of the most broken Magic cards we have seen in Modern since Modern Horizons 2. So the One Ring seeing a bit of a rebound here, and wow, if you want to go TCG Player Direct, you've got to pony up $36 for the regular version of the One Ring. I do like how the art on this card gets progressively cooler. I think that's a little neat little twist there. So there are some listings you can find smaller. You guys know, as if you follow the channel, if you subscribe to the channel, you know when I make community posts, I pride myself on getting free shipping on TCG Player, so I'm never paying for anything but cards when I buy them from there, when I can't go to my local game store and pick up the singles that I want. So this is, I don't know, this price is crazy. If we want a foil one, listen, the foil multiplier in Magic, let's just call it what it is. It's not what it used to be. The foil multiplier in Magic is just not wild. In order to say that these prices are going so much lower, and Tom says my singles will come in today, you're excited. That is awesome. Listen, the Commander singles in this set, Tom, are awesome. It sounds like you've got a great plan for your build. Good luck to you. Yes, MavTech7 agreed. We expect these prices to drop every time, but it's still noteworthy to talk about, and most people do engage with this and have a little bit of freak out. Vlad, if this is how much of it's dropped by one day, imagine how much singles will be in a month. 100%. There's actually a video on this channel and something we'll discuss today about how much this product will be printed. We've mentioned Modern Horizons 2 in this stream one time so far. It's going to be a theme. Savannah Lions, glad you kept your pre-orders though. Listen, you guys are taking this in the incorrect direction. This is not a doom and gloom scenario. This was expected behavior. This is not saying the set is not something great. This is expected behavior. A big note here is Orcish Bowmasters. This card for the regular version, I believe, shout out, I doubt he's in chat, it's early in the morning, and he works a very hard job that works him a lot of days. So Jim Williams, a very good friend and local player, cracked an Orcish Bowmasters. He's like, I can't believe this thing, he pointed out, is like $60. Like, yes, we expected cards like this to drop. They're not crazy special treatment. This is down to $20. So I don't know if any of them actually sold at $60. Let's check the sold listings and see if we can find, or maybe it was the special version. I don't want to misquote somebody. It might have been the special version, but this card still being $20, I think is a good sign for the regular version. Let's check the special version. Let's see if that's what. Okay, so yeah, there was some craziness here with this card. Oh my gosh, look at this card just sell today. Look at this. This is listen, people were just waiting. You guys out there were just sitting at your keyboards. This is all today. It's 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys were all sitting at your keyboards just saying, hey, I'm just waiting to smash this buy button. Look at this. Look at this. It's still going. What is going on? Okay. Now we're into the 22nd. That's crazy. Here we go. 52, 52, 40. A day ago. That's crazy. That is wild. 342 listings, yes, will bring the cost of this down for sure, Savannah Line. But listen, it's Magic the Gathering, and this is the widest reaching set probably in the game's history. I believe that we are going to see some awesome value, and we're going to look back on this fondly in the future. And Wizards better be able to reprint this thing. They better be able to reprint this thing. All right, let's take a look at a couple more singles that we're checking out today. This card, wow. The Surge foil is out of stock. Surge foils in this set, extremely rare. Extremely rare. Definitely worth noting that Surge foils do seem to be rare, and they do seem to be hitting with the community. Now, I am a big fan of, and if you can see that, the Halo foils. I like that, but the Surge foil is a beautiful treatment, and I think we're going to see these do well. It's just weird to see this card not available. No listings, huh? All right. Very, very wild, very wild. Bilbo's Ring, this card being expensive, I'll admit, this has got to be a commander strategy that I don't understand, because this card being this expensive is something I don't understand. If you understand this, let me know in the comment section below. I get that it's an equip halfling for cheap. It's a card advantage engine. I understand that, but at the end of the day, it's still just a legendary artifact that has to equip. Like, I know commander, it's gonna equip probably to a halfling. It'll be a halfling deck, but this is weird to me. This one's weird to me. Bilbo's Ring at that price, I will openly admit, that one's goofy to me. Let's keep digging. Let's keep digging. Where's the Nazgul? We are on the hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the hunt for the Nazgul. We are on the hunt for the Nazgul. Vlad saying that that ring, not the ring, that ring is overpriced. Vlad, I don't inherently disagree with you. I will openly admit that for sure. Oh, here we go. I just said we'll hunt for the Nazgul. It's right in front of my face. All right, hold on. Okay, fantastic. This is another card, Delighted Halfling. Like, here we start to see things that if you look at the commander format and you consider, the most popular way to play Magic the Gathering, this is most of the time just strictly an upgrade from most of what we deal with when it comes to things like commander. This is just a strictly better version of something when you think commander. Other than that, like, is it $12 worth? I mean, again, that is the foil, but we've seen, like, look, Magic doesn't really have a foil multiplier because of the collector product. Is it $12 worth of an upgrade, or can you just get by with a Llanowar Elves? Like, it's not 1/2, it doesn't produce any color, but like, And Grasshopper saying he got 4 Delighted Halflings might see play in Modern. It might. Like, if you could find some Legends Matter scenario in Modern, yes, it does, but most ramp pays off with things like Karn, or runs things like Nykthos. So I don't really think we're in that world, in my opinion, but I am not the Modern brewer that I once was. I don't follow the format and get knee deep into the trenches of finding out what's going to be good. So in all fairness, I could be way off on that one. I think there's a lot of flavor cards in here. The Nazgul that was right in front of my face, we are seeing come down in price, and this is fair. Look, this is an uncommon card that can be opened in every single box. There's no way this is holding in price, and that's okay, right? Like, it shouldn't. I don't think so. Unless everybody in the entire known universe is collecting playsets of Nazgul, I can't imagine this holds. What do you think? Do you think it holds? I don't think it holds. Let's take a look. There are a ton of listings. I mean, we see 179 listings of the Nazgul. Notably, only 179 listings of the Nazgul compared to some of the other cards we've seen. The Nazgul, people are opening their Nazgul and saying, I think I'm holding on to these one. I believe there's 9 of the Nazgul. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I think there is 9. So we got to collect all of those. Now, this page is going to be full of Nazgul. I wonder, do we know? Hey, who knows this? Are some Nazgul more rare than others? Who knows that? Who knows the answer to that question? That's the question I'd like to ask. I'm going to turn my volume up here a little bit just to check my levels. You guys are supposed to be on top of this with the stream volume. You guys are supposed to let me know if the volume is low, if the volume is high. I think some of the Nazgul are more pullable. I I think so, Strider. I think it's 9 men doomed to die. I will make it clear, I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings lore person. Moving on, this would have been a much better card image for my video that went out yesterday where I predict the future of Lord of the Rings, and I had a crystal ball. It would have been much more on theme to use this image. Whoops, sorry. I'd like to apologize to each and every one of you for missing that. I think that card might be a little bit overpriced. But here we start to get into some of the theme, and this is what we expected to see. Your Aragorns, your thematic cards that are your full arts, the non-foils are going to come down, and even the foils. I think cards like this that you're buying just on theme or for, you know, kind of a niche commander, we've always expected these to come down. They're not really part of a scene. It's shown in the past that Wizards of the Coast doesn't do great when the whole idea behind a set is, oh, the full art borderless cards are expensive. Like, that's the thing, right? That does not something that lends itself well to Magic the Gathering, so I just can't imagine that these maintain any kind of value in price. I opened, shout out to my buddy Dennis, who was on Whatnot and opened me a Tom Bombadil, and it was worth like nothing. I was like, oh, sad. All right, which game? Now we're getting into some reasonable card prices. The rest, I believe that makes all 9 now. No, I think there might be 1 or 2 more. There might be 1 more, 2 more. There might be 2 more. 1 more right there. That the rest of the Nazgul starts to round out here. The Smog token. This is okay. So this is why collecting data and stuff like this is tough, especially when you look at singles. Like, this is clearly an outlier, right? Like, this is not a thing. This is going to be open. Oh, it's got to be Smog and food. The Smog food. Looking. Dawn of a New Age is an interesting card. Shout out to the Game Nights. I watched that episode of Lord of the Rings Game Nights, and seeing this card played, it just doesn't seem like it gets you enough value. It's like a card a turn and then full life, and if you are, I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. My train of thought ends there with I don't think it does enough. We got Frodo. I'm not even gonna try. That's what we call that card, is there's no chance I'm even trying. So this is expected behavior, in my opinion. We knew this was coming. And listen, TCG player, wow, did TCG player just crash because there's so many people trying to buy Lord of the Rings singles right now? Did TCG player just crash live on stream because all of you guys are out there buying Lord of the Rings singles? Listen, I'm trying to have a live stream this morning. I'm trying to have some fun, trying to enjoy myself. If you guys don't stop buying cards, the thing's going to keep crashing. And then we have nothing to talk about. We just have to talk about my sales data, and then we just have to talk about my day. And nobody wants to hear about my day. We want to talk about Magic. So slow down, just for like 2 seconds. Just slow down. If you're going to buy singles anyway, go to minmaxgames.com because they sponsor the channel, and they're a local game store. Duh. That wasn't meant to be an ad read, but it felt good to shoehorn one in there, you know what I'm saying?